Hi, and welcome to Brain-Friendly Presentations, which are all about how to present based on how the brain receives, processes, and remembers information. My name is Ákos Gerold, and today I'm going to give you one of the secrets for how to raise your presentations from good to great, perhaps even poor to great. And what will help us in that is Jim Collins's bestseller, Good to Great. You may have seen it, you may have heard about it, you may have even read it. Although this book is not about presentations, it's about what it is that makes companies that are doing already very well, excellent, outstanding companies over the long run, or in the long run, but it can teach us something about how to make presentations which are poor, perhaps even good, great, excellent. When I started reading this book, it's a #1 bestseller. 3 million copies were sold, or actually now probably even more. So it's a huge success. And when I started reading the book, I was a little baffled. I was surprised because I just couldn't understand in the first 15 pages, why is this book so popular? Why is it such a good book? Because frankly speaking, in the first chapter, it is not. It's very, very boring. I found myself several times realizing that my eyes are actually going through the lines, but my brain is somewhere else. Mentally, I just shifted somewhere else. And it's not because something distracted me, it's clearly and purely because of how the book is written. You see, this book is a research-based book. Many, many years of extensive research have gone into writing it. And the very first chapter, the very first 15 or 16 pages, explain how the research was conducted. They explain the research methodology. And after that first chapter, everything changes. Because what Jim Collins does is he illustrates, exemplifies everything he said in the book, or says in the book. So what makes good companies great? Through examples, through stories, through conversations, through interviews. In a way, he does it through telling stories. So this is the living proof why storytelling is so important in presentations. Now you might say, okay, but hey, look, I am not somebody who gives inspirational speeches. I present about finance. I present about science-based things. I present about engineering-based topics. How am I going to tell stories? I need to present data. Don't despair. It's actually very easy. Because if you are going to present just the data, then you probably don't need a presentation at all. You can just send the data, you can send the graphs, the tables, however the data is packaged to the people who you would present to. What is the essence really when you present is what can you conclude, what can you learn from that data? And that is the story. So what the data tells you is the story. It's not the data which is the story. Just like in this example, in the book. Basically, Jim Collins tells the story of what the data showed and what that signifies for all of us to make our companies, which are hopefully good, even better. And embedded in those stories is the data. So the solution for telling stories and therefore delivering a captivating presentation for your audience is understanding what it is that the data tells you, telling the story that the data tells you, and embedding the data into that story. This is how you go from good to great in video presentations. If you found this video and the advice in it useful, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button please, and if you subscribe, you will be notified about new videos all the time. Also, you can go to my website, which you will find in the notes, because there is a lot more free advice and help. If you believe that you need some help with presentations, do give me a shout. I'll be happy to help. So with this, I say goodbye, happy presenting.